Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Andrew Cannon, and today I am so insanely excited because this is what I'm skating. And it's not just because it's a real oval board, it's because this is the Easy Rider Concave, and I have finally found a real board that I can skate. And I really like skating. Let me explain. Normal, real deluxe boards have a very steep nose and tail. This one is the Easy Rider Concave, and they've totally changed it. I'm gonna show you two different boards, okay? So the bottom board right here is a there board. The top one is an Easy Rider Concave. Look at that difference right there between the two. This is the there board. This is the Easy Rider Concave. You can completely tell that difference in the way that the board dips, and the way that the two boards feel is completely different. So I'm going to break down what the stats are on this Easy Rider Concave, but to anyone out there who has not skated one because they weren't totally sure about it, the Easy Rider Concave feels like one of those HLC boards I've been talking about. It feels like an NHS concave. It feels like one of those DSM concaves that I've talked about and I really love. And it feels more like that Zach Doling PAL. So this right here is it for me. I am all in. Admittedly, you can see that I have already skated this board. I'll pop a couple clips onto the screen now. Hold on, let's see if we can. There you go, there's some clips from skating this board yesterday. I was excited to get out and give it a try, and it certainly didn't disappoint. So I was very stoked to share with you guys how amazing and how different this board is. So the stats on it. This one right here is an 8.5 inch wide. It's 31.85 inches long. This board has a 7-inch nose and a 6.56 inch tail. This one's got a 14.25 wheelbase. I'm skating these Thunder, they're the 148s, so they're a little bit small for this board. They totally work. I think in reality I would probably want to size up just a little bit, but it's what I had, and I really wanted to pop my Thunders back on just to see how they felt. One thing that I love about this and is different, I skated a there board the other day when I was trying those Lurpiv trucks, and the nose and the tail had different angles of kick. This one has symmetrical angles. So although the nose and the tail aren't the same length, the actual angle is the same, which for me is really nice because all the NHS boards, or at least most of the NHS boards that we used to do with Santa Cruz, they were symmetrical concave on the nose and the tail, even if they weren't the same length. This for me helps a lot when it comes to nollie tricks, switch tricks, and just being able to like shoot my board around and do like, oh, you know, a varial flip and then do another one. Like I love doing that kind of stuff, but when you have two different angles, it kind of changes it around for me and makes it a little funky. What Real says about it is it's a new, relaxed, comfortable concave designed for a full board feel, quick responsive pop, and more control. Absolutely. Shallower, drawn out transition of side-to-side concave through a symmetrical nose and tail for versatility and control, with an increased rocker at center for added strength. This is it, gang. I can finally skate the deluxe boards and be super stoked on it. I watched the Ted Degros video on it because he helped Jim and the gang over at Deluxe work on this concave. Great job on that one, Ted. He says switch front heel, switch back tail. Those are harder tricks, and it's a lot easier with the steeper, flatter board. Well, maybe we'll try a switch front heel. I don't know if I got a switch back tail on anything here at this little baby park, but we'll see what it's looking like. Like I said, I've got the T1 148s. I love this truck. It's so good. They just feel really comfortable. Oh, he's blowing. Can you hear it? I got Spitfire Formula 4. These are the 99 54mm classic shape. I've been skating them for a few days. I really like them. It is not as soft and as comfortable as the X Formula, but it is a close second. I've got the Oski SKF bearings in there. I've skated the SKFs in the past, and I will say I do think that the SKFs get better with every single skate. And when I talked to my buddy Andrew Schusterman, who helps out with social media over there, he was saying that as well, and he had sent me a set a long while ago to try out, and I definitely felt that. Okay, I've got Jessup grip tape on here, just standard issue Jessup. Today, what I'm gonna try is, I'm gonna try some kick flips. Maybe we'll do the straight 8, we'll see how it feels. The flat ground here at this little baby park is really good, but because this has more control, should be good for kickflip manual, kickflip nose manual. We've got this little curvy rail, try a few tricks on that. And then I don't know if we're gonna get in on that ledge or not because it's pretty tall. It all depends on how we're feeling. But because I've skated this, I just have to reiterate, this concave is awesome. For all the folks out there who like that kind of feel, this is it. You're gonna be stoked. All right, let's do some actual skateboarding and we'll see what we can fire off today in the span of basically 1 hour. Try to start things off with a little manual. Woo! See? Responsive! Oh, we're going so slow. I like that nollie feel. Man, there's a lot of rocks here today. No bueno. Yes! Oh, that makes me happy. That was so easy. Let's go switch. Yes! Dude, the feel on this board is so nice. I love it. I'd love to switch nose Manny. It's been a while, I just haven't been good at them lately. My balance isn't there. Whoa! Woo! Oh! That was the closest I've gotten in a long time. Whoa, there we go. That's what we need. Now I just need to get in and sit. Whoop! Not a pop. First kickflip of the day. Whoa! I was doing thrice, listening to that song Vesper Light over and over, but now I put on Military Gun, God Save the Gun. The song Bad Idea is like absolutely perfect. Listen to it, it's great. So far, I love how it feels. My kickflips, although I didn't do the kickflip Manny or kickflip nose Manny quickly, they just feel really comfortable. Like I don't worry that I'm gonna miss them, which is very much the case when I ride a normal, steeper deluxe board. Try some flat ground tricks, try to do the straight 8, not necessarily in a row, just do them all. And then ideally some 3-flip action. And then we'll jump on that little round curve bar and maybe we'll call it a win. See if I have any gas in the tank for the ledge or not. But I'm just gonna keep saying it every time I stop. This feels awesome. This is it for me. I can finally, properly skate a deluxe board. Little kick flip, heel flip action here. Oh! Yep. That was actually my first heel flip on this. Sometimes the cracks at this park don't actually mess you up, but sometimes it just messes me up optically. Whoa! Downhill. There we go. Uphill made it easier. feel like I never have this kind of success with a normal reel board, and it's very nice. This gets me psyched because kind of like a Zero Skull or Screaming Hand or even like a POW Ripper, like the oval is such a classic logo. Totally just makes me think of being a kid and watching reel to reel like over and over and over and thinking that video was so sick. So it's nice to be able to finally ride a reel board and also feel like I can do tricks on it. Weird. Still bad. It's funny how when you add a little bit of downhill, it really changes how a flat ground trick feels. Nope. That'll work. I'd like to do a better 3-flip. There we go. This curve rail right here, I like front boarding it. It feels really cool, but I want to kickflip front board it. So I'll do a front board, come back, try to kickflip front board it. If I can do that and not break my board and I can get it into it, that shows that the board feels right for me. Because when a board's not the right shape and concave, I really struggle with kickflips and that confidence is not there to flip into a rail. All right, let's get a front board. Oh! Oh! I kind of chickened out right there. Oh, but I want to do it so bad. Oh! Oh! I'm listening to Blink 182 Dude Ranch. Damn it, because it is growing up. First video of 40. Here you go. Oh! Sorry about the extra noise, guys mowing the lawn. My allergies are gonna be kicking. Try and front heel. Ted Degros says this board and this concave makes switch front heel easier. I've tried a couple, but let's try to put one down. Yeah! Gang, that's gonna do it on this Easy Rider Reel Oval. It's the chrome, white, sparkly, and the sparkles are truly beautiful. Like, hopefully you can see them. They look amazing. It's 8.5, 31.85. We had a 7-inch nose. I think it was a 6.6 something inch tail, 14.25 wheelbase. But this concave is awesome. For me, this is absolutely the concave that I will be skating moving forward when it comes to real anti-hero, crooked, and their boards, because it just feels so good and comfortable for me. Again, this is definitely for fans of the NHS concave, more of that DSM concave, which is like Jacuzzi and Opera, some of those Zero boards, the HLC stuff, Plan B, Skate Mafia, Tacky Joy Factory. So this is a great alternative. It's kind of like how Thunder made the T2 to compete against the Indy and kind of go toe-to-toe. This concave goes toe-to-toe with a lot of the other wood manufacturers out there. So I am so insanely stoked. Finally, yes, it happened. I'm so fucking psyched. Okay, the Thunders felt great. I am really, really liking these Formula 4s. I obviously love those X formulas, but I'm gonna keep these going for right now because they do feel great. The SKFs are super, super good and fast. Jessup, love me some Jessup. I will say I like the Jessup Ultra more. I feel like it kind of lasts a little bit longer. It's a little bit more grippy, but overall I have no complaints. Skated the Warsaws. If you guys want to buy a pair of the Warsaws or any of the great apparel they have, use code AC20, get 20% off anywhere on the Warsaw site. It's a one-time use code. That's it, gang. That's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Let me know what you want me to review next, and we will see what we get up to.